A California congressional candidate fears his Democrat opponent could be the next member of the so-called squad if elected. One America's John Hines has more.
Your opponent has apparently some ties to perhaps the Palestinian, the Free Palestine movement. What seems to be going on, sir?
Well, this is an interesting one because 2 years ago when he ran against then Congressman Duncan Hunter, there was a lot of, is it fair to talk about an Arab American as connected to terrorism? But what's happened in 2 years is, first of all, I'm of Lebanese ancestry and have, strong ties and understanding of the region. So it's a little different when we discovered that he had done joint ventures with the Palestinian Liberation Organization. His father is an ambassador with the PLO. And he did an anti-Israel, or as you said correctly, Free Palestine, which is code for there's no Jewish state, just one Palestine video. And we've discovered that he's had this sort of Talib Omar kind of an attitude that Israel and the Jews have no place in what he would call Palestine. And it's made for a very interesting race between two Arab Americans.
So do you suppose that your opponent would be inclined to join up with the so-called squad were he to be elected to the House of Representatives?
Well, the district would be less understanding than some districts because it is a Republican-leaning district. But it's very clear he's had direct communications. He's been supported by the members of the squad, plus Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren. There's no question that's who he is. He is a socialist who wants to be a progressive. And as California redistricted, he would potentially go from being an incumbent in a swing district to being an incumbent in a safe Democratic seat, and that would make him a valuable member of the squad.
And his name is Ammar Kampa Najjar. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Do we know?
Ammar Kampa Najjar. Previously, it was Ammar Yasser Najjar, but after the primary 2 years ago with Duncan Hunter, he changed his name to be Hispanic after his mother, who is a Mexican American, and he's been touting. He's been touting that he's really Hispanic, even though his Arabic is better than many leaders in the region. He grew up in Gaza.
I know you've chaired investigations before. This situation has come up with Hunter Biden's laptop. A lot of emails uncovered there, which seem to reveal that perhaps nominee Biden had more knowledge about his son's business activities and his connections with, say, Ukraine and Russia, to name two countries, than he had heretofore led on to. Does this ring a bell to you? Is this a pattern you have seen before in your investigations?
Well, it has a similarity with Bill Clinton continuing to raise money all over the world while Hillary Clinton was doling out favors out of the State Department. So the similarity is there in one case. But, the real similarity, I think, is more similar to Watergate. You have activities that we now know about. They may or may not affect the outcome of the election, but they're going to continue to be the work of Congress to get to the bottom of it after the election. And the American people are going to expect that no matter who's controlling the House and the Senate and the White House, that this investigation continue. And very much like Watergate, it could, in fact, spell if you will, the unacceptableness of President Biden, if there is a President Biden. And I think that's an area that should be really concerned is, are you, in fact, potentially electing somebody who has already disqualified themselves based on what is at least alleged and appears to have some real substance?
Congressman Darrell Issa, running for the Congress, the 50th Congressional District, which is in the area near San Diego. And sir, it's very good to catch up with you on One America News. Thank you very much.
See you soon.
Want to see more videos like this? Visit OANN.com for immediate access to all the clips you've been waiting to see.